Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hema and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the New Education Policy 2020. If you look at the history of Indian education, you will be surprised to see that India in its 74 years of independence had created and revised its education policy only 3 times. So since 1986, that is since last 34 years, there was no significant changes made to our education system. If you look at the countries like US and UK, their education system is well enhanced and advanced. At the same time, I'm not saying that our Indian education system is outdated, but students there, whatever they study in theory, they are taught how to implement it practically and they know how to make the best use of it in their real lives. But in India, the case is a little different. So taking lot of things into consideration, our Indian government has taken a big decision in reforming our education system. So the New Education Policy 2020 is a major change in the Indian education system, and the main reason for the change is to increase the number of graduates by 2035 and to bring an overall development of a student. At least 50% of the students should complete their higher education programs by 2035. Now only 25% students enroll into higher education programs and others are not able to because of various reasons, either because of financial issues or because of language barrier, like some of them don't know English. So with the arrival of new changes, I really hope that we are going to see a new era of educational learning and implementation of new ideas instead of so-called rote learning system which prevails currently. It's very important for every one of us, for parents, teachers, students to know the changes made to our education system. So now let's look into the school level changes made by our government under the new education policy. 10+2 structure of school curriculum will be replaced by 5+3+3+4 with mandatory years of schooling from 3 to 18 years of age. So new education policy will have 15 years of schooling with 3 years of preschooling and 12 years of main school. Now let's discuss in detail how 5+3+3+4 structure works. Once the child is born and after he turns 3, he will start his preschooling. Nursery, LKG, UKG. So these 3 years of preschooling plus class 1 and class 2. So 5 years, nursery to class 2. These 5 years are included in this section 5, wherein the main area of focus is to make sure that the student understands the language well, so that when he grows and when he moves into higher classes, it will be very easy for him to grasp whatever is taught in the class. Now next we have is 5+3. So now the child moves to class 3. Class 3, Class 4 and Class 5. These 3 years are included in this section 5+3, wherein the main area of focus is to make sure that the student knows the basics well and makes his fundamentals strong. Now the next comes is 5+3+3. Now the child moves to Class 6. Now Class 6, 7, 8. These 3 years are included in this section 5+3+3, wherein here the student will be introduced to different subjects like physics, chemistry, history, civics, economics, etc. so that he will get to know what subject is what and then he can choose accordingly where his interest lies in. Vocational courses will be introduced in class 6, wherein a student has to learn one new skill like dance, debate, singing, etc. Introduction of coding will be held in class 6. I think this is a really good move taken by the Indian government because we all know that coding will become an essential skill in almost every domain in future. In our times, I really knew the basics of computer. Now the last section which we have is 5+3+3+4. So class 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. So these 4 years are included in the last section 5+3+3+4, wherein a student will be given a privilege to choose subjects of his choice. Like he can choose few subjects from science, he can choose few subjects from arts, he can also choose he has a right to choose subjects whatever he likes. He can choose physics, he can choose economics, plus he has to choose one vocational course like dance, debate, etc. So no more such discrimination between arts, science and commerce will take place going forward. And according to the new education policy, the medium of instruction until at least class 5 should be mother tongue or home language. I think this is a very good step taken by the Indian government because it gives an opportunity for every child to study, especially in rural areas. Even if a child doesn't know English, he can still enroll in his mother tongue. And now the last major change which I want to talk about is the multiple entry and exit options with college degrees and certificates. This is really helpful for the students to continue their education from where they have paused, especially for the students who have difficulties in completing their courses because of financial crisis. So that is about it for today's video, guys, and these are the major changes made to our education system, and I really hope that you guys are aware about the changes now so that you guys can plan and prepare accordingly. Do comment and let me know if you have any questions for me, and also let me know your thoughts and opinions about these changes. Hit a like if you think this video is useful, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.